G'day champions, this is going to be a super interesting video. I'm going to be comparing a 2-blade bronze through hub prop exhaust, very old prop, to a 2025 stainless prop. So back in the day, you could buy a motor, it would come with an aluminium prop. This would have been a very expensive upgrade. Just like these days, you know, we'll buy a motor and it comes with an alley prop, you can go and spend more money and get a stainless. So these are the two sort of upgrades of the eras. I'm also very interested to see how a 2-blade goes compared to a 3-blade. The blade shapes on this actually look, you know, quite good to me. So anyway, let's get into it. I'm really interested as to, you know, the outcome. I've got high hopes. All right, so we'll give this 3-blade stainless steel new propeller a go. I have cleared the GPS, sort of coasting along a little bit, 1.2 kilometers an hour. So that's been cleared and we'll get going. I will have to trim this motor up a little bit as we go. Did notice a bit of a flat spot with this motor, even with the aluminium. So I might need to do a carburetor overhaul, but it does get up to top speed, so it'll be alright. A little bit of a cough there. Jumped up on the plane pretty well. I'll trim up a bit. Here we go. Nicely. Look at the top speed of that prop. Yeah, very nice prop. Turn that off. What do we got? 51.9 kilometers an hour. So 52 k's an hour. We'll go and put that bronze 2-blade on and see how it goes. It's going to be doing well if it beats that, but very interested. Now it's time to give this awesome 2-blade a go. As you can see, I've cleaned it up a lot. It was actually a fair bit of machining to get it to fit this motor with all my hubs and whatnot, but it's come up so nice. So that has been balanced now that my splines are in there, and I've buffed it up, and I'm very impressed actually with the quality of the casting itself. It actually looks like this is bronze and this end part is probably copper. So yeah, very interested to see how that's going to go. I really like the blade shape on this. All right, let's get this in the water and see if it can live up to my hopes. Yeah. All right, now it's time for this 2-blade. I have cleared the GPS again. You can see maximum speed, 2 kilometers an hour there. And let's get going. So when I measured this propeller, it did measure at 12.5 pitch, and I normally run a 10 pitch on this motor, so that'll be interesting, but it does have an 11 stamped on it. So anyway, let's go, get it up on the plane. Very slow on the plane, like it's a more of a pitch. Right, let's go. It is acting as if it is more pitch than I normally run, but man, I'm actually pretty impressed with that. What do we got? 49.6 kilometers an hour out of that old 2-blade. Wow. So I reckon that it is a little bit too much pitch for this motor. So if I could get a little bit more horsepower out of that, yeah, wow. So what's that? Let's say 2.5 kilometers an hour difference from a super vintage propeller to the brand new Propeller these days, but still probably the wrong pitch for this motor as well. I'm super impressed with that. Wow. 49.6. Anyway, I think that prop, it looks so cool. I'm going to be putting that on display on my shelf. Hope you guys have enjoyed this one. I certainly have. And yeah, that prop is going to go on my shelf. And what a mad display. See you in the next one. See you guys. Bye.